Hello everyone, welcome back to Neutralix. I'm your host cosolix. Today I'm telling you the 10 best legends for spring 2025. There was a massive Brawlhalla balance patch that happened very recently, and this list is crazy. There are some big changes compared to the winter, and I'm really excited to share my thoughts. I also polled everyone on Twitter their thoughts, so go follow me there. And this is my thoughts based on community feedback of what the top 10 is. Things are changing. This balance patch was very recently. So if you want to stay up to date, I highly recommend subscribing to Neutralix, as well as for only $4.99, you can become a Brawlhalla student. There's over 10 lectures. It's literally $5 and you get a ton of resources and direct lines of communication with coaches. Highly recommend. Check that out on our website. Link is down below. I also want to apologize for the lack of uploads. I'm about to graduate school, and I'm also releasing a video game called VENTOMORI. It's a 2-player asymmetric online experience you could play anywhere around the world. It's about an hour of gameplay, some fun puzzles, so if you just want to have fun with a buddy, literally it could be someone in Europe and you're in America and you can play together. So highly recommend it. Check out VENTOMORI. The link is down below. Wishlist it on Steam if you like the idea. And there's a ton of information on our website. Again, link is all down below. So we're playing free-for-all. We're going to talk about every single character on this list. And the first character is Scarlet. And this guy doesn't want to play against me, even though I'm on keyboard, so don't judge the gameplay. I'm just going to talk about Scarlet while we queue into another match. So this guy's probably jumping off. Maybe he sees a title. Maybe it's because I have a hammer and hammer is broken, and Scarlet has some of the most damage in the entire game. And the two weapons, hammer and lance, work really well together. I'm going to go more on that when I get to the next match. He did a wave at the end. Bro, my aura. I'm aura farming. Oh my god, this is back-to-back disconnects. This is crazy. I can't even play. Okay, so as I was saying, Scarlet, you might be wondering, like, this is a crazy pick. You know, she's never in the top 10. Lance is terrible in ones. Scarlet's weapons work really well together. Lance builds up damage, Hammer kills, and now Hammer also builds up damage because Hammer Sidelight does like 21 damage. So, you can already see me misinputting on this keyboard. But, yeah, I think Scarlet also has great signatures. Good stats. I don't think she's amazing in twos, but the meta might be going in the higher damage, quick kills direction. So who knows, right? I think Scarlet's just a really safe pick if you are someone who, let's say, isn't Valhallan, but wants some easy wins on a character that does a lot of damage, has kill confirms, and great signatures. Scarlet is your best pick. Now, that's number 10. Number 9 is Reno. And again, this pick is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen Reno in the top 10 of a Neutralix top 10 best legends video, but the Blasters buff is just that crazy. If you don't already know, Blaster Sidelight Sair is now a true combo. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's 3-hit true combos. We're going to do a Blasters guide, or maybe Balloon Boy is going to do a Blasters guide. So stay tuned for that if you want to become a pro with the new changes for Blasters. There's a lot of guides on Neutralix we want to do, and I'm getting destroyed on Reno. My Reno is not great, but yeah, I think Reno is just a really great character because of how good Orb is, but also Reno has some amazing signatures. I'm just getting cooked by Moon and Spin. And the 8th legend, or number 8 on this list, we got Vivi for the same reasons with the Blasters. My Blasters, not very good, even worse on keyboard, but Blasters are just so good right now. They kind of have it all because there's also kill confirms. Missing the side lights. But there's kind of no reason why you can't, like, if that was true, oh my god. Oh, I'm getting cooked. Never mind. Yeah, it's just this, you know, Blasters are just kind of ridiculous right now. So yeah, even the Sair kills, tons of kill options, tons of damage build up, really just good at everything. So if you're not playing Blasters right now and you like playing Blasters, what are you doing? There's some other characters on this list. You're going to see a trend with this list of Hammer and Blasters, because those weapons got tremendously buffed and other weapons got tremendously nerfed. I don't think there's a single Greatsword character on this list, which Greatsword was always like top 10 on this list ever. Like, I can't remember when Jaeyun wasn't. But this balance patch is just so crazy. There's going to be, you know, we're going to do a top 10 list for the summer. We like doing it every single season because things change so often. So again, highly recommend subscribing to Neutralix. I'm going to jump, or, well, no, I'm on the 1 stock. Let's win this. This is pretty close, though. Never mind. Nice. So now we got number 7, and we don't have 7 for 7. We have Nyx for 7. As I was talking about with the blasters, Scythe is also incredibly strong right now. It's been good for a little while, maybe forever. Nyx has some great signatures, and you know, you pair blasters with one of the best scythes and good stats, good sigs. Really solid character, very easy for me to recommend Nyx. Good at all elos too, just because of how strong the sigs are. And this guy's disconnected. My aura, I'm aura farming in this video. Ooh, what a go. I just got side sig by a bot. So yeah, we've already kind of talked about Nyx. I'm just gonna play a little bit, but the sigs are so strong and they have some great like purposes. Like the side sig is very horizontal, the neutral special is very vertical, although that didn't hit. The down special is great for stacked options, and there are some problems. I wouldn't call it problems. You know, Scythe has some really good stacked options, so you know, never mind on that. But yeah, and the blaster change obviously. I hit that so slow and he just won't dodge it. I'm like misinputting it because I'm not used to hitting that combo, especially on keyboard. I got the keyboard excuse today, guys. Oh no. Also, Ulgrim is greatly nerfed, so he is not on this list, unlike a lot of other lists. He is not. I'm just getting abused by this boomerang. So, number 6 on this list, we have Tezca. And Tezca is the only gauntlets on this list, probably only boots as well. The character's so good, it's kind of difficult for me to not recommend this character. That's kind of why he's here. I don't know if he should be here. Oh, I'm getting kind of cooked. This guy is sweaty. What is he doing? Just a weirdo. Yeah. He's got great sigs. He's got great stats. It's Scarlet with quick weapons. What can I say? With kill confirms on both weapons. This guy is devious. He is the boomerang expert. Oh my god. What an annoying gadget. Why are gadgets on? Okay, number 5 on this list, Thor. So, yes, of course, Hammer. Thor also has Hammer true combos, if you did not know, with signatures. Downlight neutral special, true combo. And shout out to Jeff Wardo. Jeff Wardo's probably the best Thor player. I think is the best Thor player in the world. And Thor had it all. The dude got top 6 at CEO. Now he has it all and more. What a goat. If he doesn't win CEO this year, you know, like, he's West Coast, so he can't practice as well. But, like, he has the potential of doing some very big damage at some lands because of how good. I'm missing true combos. This guy is weapon throwing, landing, and using every gadget imaginable. Oh my god. I cannot lose to this guy. We're already at 3 minutes. We're at 3 minutes in strikeout. 3 minutes in strikeout! Bruh. What are you doing? Who weapon throws at that point? What are you doing? And he picks up the gadget, and then he picks up the gadget, then he picks up the gadget again. And then he doesn't go for the weapon. He goes for the dancing. There's no way you lose to that. Bye. 1 minute 50 seconds and strikeout.
3, 2.
So now we got number 4, and number 4 on this list is Yumiko, and that's because Yumiko is not a real Brawlhalla legend. Yumiko is the one legend, maybe 2 in the game, that literally has like abilities because of the lingering hitboxes. You can condition your opponent, so you essentially have extra resources that last in neutral than your opponent. And not only that, like, you know, of course, when Hammer was bad, Yumiko was, you know, balanced. I just missed a downlight there. Even if I'm on keyboard, there's no excuse. So yeah, when Hammer was mid, you could call it, like, Yumiko was pretty balanced. It would still be, like, she was just underused. Flower has done some amazing things with Yumiko and kind of showing her potential to the world. And now Hammer's buffed. Yeah, you can only imagine when you give Hammer additional resources than other legends in the game. What am I doing? What am I doing? When you give Hammer additional resources in the game, some crazy things are going to happen. So keep that in mind when you want to pick a legend to play. Yumiko just has more resources than the other characters in the cast. This guy is silver. And I just missed a downlight. We're going to the next character. And when we're talking about characters with additional resources, now we got number 3, and that's Cassidy. And Cassidy has a million more true combos than anyone else. I'm pretty sure side light, end light is like a true combo. There's some crazy Hammer combos. We should do a Cassidy guide because there's just so many unique combos on Cassidy alone. And with the Hammer buff, with the Blaster buff, Cassidy is probably the best character in the game, but she's such a weird character. I'm not giving her number 1. Not yet. Not until I see more tournament results. When I see those tournament results, what is this guy doing? Okay. Yeah, when I see those tournament results, then I'm more inclined to give her a higher spot on this list. But she's pretty high enough. She is number 3. Now let's talk about number 2. And number 2, I thought Tezuka was the only Gauntlet character. I lied. It's Mordex. And Mordex didn't receive many nerfs. Mordex didn't receive many buffs. There's some Gauntlet nerfs, so that's something. But yeah, I just think Mordex is always a good character. I've never seen Mordex not a good character. There were multiple Mordexes in like top 4, top 5 of BCX. Little hard for me to not recommend this character. Just from tournament placements alone, especially with how well Markimu is doing. Do I think it's Mordex compared to Markimu? I don't know. I think it's mostly Markimu, like 99% Markimu, 1% Mordex. I still gotta recommend Mordex. If I see tournament results, I'm gonna tell you who to play based on how represented that character is, and Mordex is just a very represented character. Oh, I almost hit that. So yeah, that's number 2 on the list for a pretty good reason, and I could talk about the weapons for days, but you know the weapons. I'm not gonna go into any more detail. What is happening? What are you doing? Cool. Let's talk about number 1, and number 1's a pretty interesting pick. A little bit. There's a certain legend that hasn't been talked about yet, and they have a weapon we have talked about in this video that's pretty broken. Okay, you guys ready for the big reveal of number 1 on this list? Check this out. Number 1 is Taros, and I apologize for picking the color blue. I'm blue on blue, but it is what it is. Taros, literally most damage in the game. You can just do 9 strength Taros with the weapon that does the most damage in the game now, Hammer. And it's just like ridiculous that you don't even have to hit true combos to do the amount of damage of like weapons like boots that require 3 hits. You can do that in 1 hit. It's kind of crazy. He's already in deep orange. Oop, I dared that. That was a crazy misinput. But yeah, Taros has it all because Hammer kills and does damage, and Axe is still pretty good, especially in 2s. There's some just solid damage build up, but if you need to kill, just switch to Hammer. Like that, it's just that easy. Let's see if I can win this game with. Probably not. Okay, I'm not gonna win the game if I. If I do stuff like that. This guy just wants to get the 3 stock on me. Okay, I cannot allow the 3 stock. See if I can play Hammer only and win this game. Oh, what am I saying? He jumped off. It was the honorary 3 stock.
Incredible.
Cool. Thanks.
Player 2 wins.
Thanks, Terrace. So yeah, that's my list. That's my current top 10 for spring. Again, subscribe if you want to stay updated with everything with Brawlhalla and other fighting games in the future. I'm making my own free-to-play fighting game. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to stay updated. I'll see you guys later. Peace.